date with this sugar daddy. We out, we had dinner, and I said, tell me about the craziest time you ever had with a woman. He said, me and my girlfriend was at the bar, and she go to the bathroom, and another walks up and talks to me while I'm at the bar. He said, while we talking, I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around, it's my girlfriend. She had a glass bottle in her hand. She hit it over my head. Blood running down everywhere. Messed up my favorite suit. He said I couldn't see anything. I was blinded from the blood. He said I wrenched down into my waistline. And I pulled out my revolver and I shot that bitch in the stomach. I said, check please. Let me tell you about this day.
Girl, let me tell you about the worst sugar daddy I ever had in my motherfucking life. Oh my God, y'all. I hated this man with everything in me. Once again, this was years ago. Matter of fact, this was like a year after my first sugar daddy gave me $10,000 to break up with me. This is back when I lived in Cincinnati. This man, I don't even know where to start. He was 70 years old, fat, white, and completely disgusting. This man will wake up, fart. I'm talking about go check your drawers. Fart, y'all. Oh my God. Light a cigarette. Mind you, I just said he's 70 years old. I never seen no shit like this in my life. He would chain smoke, chain drink. He had a mansion. Every room in his mansion had a gallon of Crown Royal. So he would wake up, fart, light a cigarette, guzzle. I'm talking about like it was water. Swallow this Crown Royal, go in the bathroom, fart some more. And then he would have the nerve to put on white people corn. Mind you, he's 70, so his it's little. It don't get hard. And for hours, I would have to sit there with him, watch this white people corn. I ain't trying to get, banned or whatever. Until he would get hungry. And then he would have the nerve to take me to the best restaurants in Lexington and Cincinnati. I'm talking about, like, y'all know I live in Atlanta now. So, like, Buckhead, like, perimeter type restaurants to where you have to wear a dress code, to where I'm the only black person in the entire restaurant and everybody else is like 60 and older and white. So people are already looking at us. Why every time the waitress would come, this man would fart? Oh, that one slipped out. He thought it was the funniest shit ever. Oh my God, y'all, I hated this man. Once again, just like the other sugar daddy, he was giving me $1,500 a weekend. I could only last with this man for about a month and a half. I couldn't do it, y'all. He chain smoked, chain drank all day long, drunk all day long. Oh my God, I hated him, y'all. Fart all day long, smoke up all my weed, wouldn't let me go back to Cincinnati to get some more weed. Girl, whoo, I could only last for a month and a half. But I'm gonna do a story time on how to be a successful sugar baby, basically, but that's gonna take a couple parts. I got a long video, but it's like YouTube size. It's like 15 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to compress that and make it smaller. But yeah, like, comment, follow.
Up late last night on the sugar baby forum lifestyle on Reddit, the subreddit. Oh my God, this poor girl. So this girl, she's 22 years old, and the potential sugar daddy was 40 years old. Hear me out. So she thought that he was gonna give her some money, and he was giving her all these, he was telling her all these stories, how he was gonna pay her bills. He was saying all these nice, sweet nothings, you know how men are, and just being just like a manipulative person, telling her he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. And she's constantly asking, hey, are you paying my bill? I need some help with this, I need help with that. She's asking. And this has been going on for 3 months, she says. And she's new to being a sugar baby in the sugar lifestyle. This girl decided to sleep with this man twice. She didn't get paid at all. Mind you, when you're in a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, you're supposed to be getting the money first. Point blank, period. And he treated her like a second-class escort. Like, literally. And she has no idea that he just manipulated her so bad and used her. And I'm reading the comments and she's talking about, oh, but he was saying all this and I like him, and you like a man who used you? I was just sitting here just mind boggled. Like, how can you like this man that just used you? I've caught feelings for him and the sex was so good. I absolutely hate girls that just, this is the first time ever getting some good dick and they're just like obsessed with this man. I'm like, do you not understand how much good is out there? Millions. He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. And men lie. He literally lied to her. And she's talking about she has feelings for this man. How do you have feelings for somebody that manipulated and lied to you? And if you're in a sugar relationship, you shouldn't even catch feelings for this person. Your emotions need to be controlled. As a woman, as a person in that lifestyle or any type of SW work, you cannot let your emotions control you. You need to control it. And she let her emotions control her, and she's not learning her lesson. She's in the comments trying to like make excuses for this man and saying, oh, but he did this and he said this, so what? And then mind you, he broke up with her and said it ain't working out. So sometimes you have to learn your lessons the hard way. Poor girl. I was
sugar daddy who does a lot for me, and it's been like 3 years now, but he's overly jealous. Like, he's going through my phone when I'm not there. Like, I don't know what to do with that. And
that's not sugar daddy. That feels like boyfriend.
That feel like boyfriend energy, and I've never said we're together. Like, I just don't know when the time is to like cut him off and get a new one, because now I'm just feeling like if I want to be in a toxic relationship, I would have been in that already. I'm not gonna lie, like, we go out to eat, we hold hands, we say I love you, but he pays the rent. He bought my car, he done did so much. So yeah, I'm gonna play that role, but it's never been that.
That's your man. That's your man.
That's not my man. It's not. He's still legally married, and the wife is missing a foot, and he take care of her, and she's staying in the own separate room. So it's not my man, but
what decision do you want to make? Do you want to leave or do you want to stay?
I don't want to leave. I'm going to stay. Yeah.
So what's your question?
How do I get him to stop tripping so much, but still get what I need?
At this point, he probably feels like he's entitled to trip. You want me to change? I'm paying bills, buying cars, making sure you good. I don't got to do anything. You change. I'm not changing.
I could get like another 2 of you though, but
John, he said, why didn't you get them yet? Why you still here with me if you could get another 2?
Because you can't find better than me. I know you can't, or else you'd be with your wife with diabetes with 1 foot. Obviously. Am I crazy? Do I sound crazy? The comments saying I sound crazy. Like, am I worrying about me? But you got so much other shit to worry about.
And approve of that. No hug, and he's married. And if you gonna play that game, if we keeping it real, chat, you better play the game. And the rules of the game is not to fall in love. I thought that was rule number 1. And I said the thing, the girls on the internet who think they ready to be city girls. The girls who like, oh, I could just go get me a sugar daddy while I'm using, I got some money. You a lover girl. You not a city girl. You a lover girl. You thought you could play that game and he got you real quick. You thought you could live this life. You was listening to one too many TikToks. You put on an outfit. You got your hair done. You put on that perfume, they said. You went and sat at that bar, found you a man. Now you knee deep in and you thought you could live that life and you can't. You catching feelings. Ready to fight. You losing sleep. Okay.
Money oil must be working because I feel like I'm supposed to pay some of your bills. This is a story time about how I got my first sugar daddy using this oil right here. And yes, there's real money in there. It's herbs and real money in there. This is a money oil that I made. All right, so boom. I had just moved to Dallas, or back to Dallas rather. I was like 23 years old or something like that. Just got out of a bad relationship. I get to Dallas and stuff is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stuff is real fucking rough. So I had this client. She was a very well-off woman, very financially stable, no kids. She just had 2 dogs. And she was a spiritual client of mine. So I used to do spiritual work for her, spiritual readings to guide her on her path and things of that nature. So she had a spare room in her house. She invited me to come stay for a while until I got my shit together, right? If I'm not mistaken, she stayed in, I want to say Addison. It's like a nicer part of Dallas or whatever. So it was cool. Like, I enjoyed myself. It was a whole lot of bars nearby, so I could easily go, you know, scope the scenery out, see where the men at, you know what I'm saying? I could mingle because I was freshly single. She was in a perfect area. I had a lot of free time on my hands because at this point, you know, I'm bouncing back. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm really like Low-key a hot ass mess. Emphasis on the hot. I'm scrolling through my phone or whatever. I'm on Facebook. I'm like, let me make some friends because my friend and these two damn dogs are getting on my nerves. Like, she invited me here to get back on my feet. Mind you, every single day her and her dogs are in my damn room. So I'm just like, okay, this is too much for me. I thought you invited me here to get on my feet, not for your ego's sake and your entertainment. So I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I wasn't leaving, but I was like, I need to mingle a little bit. So I joined this group called Black Dallas, and I made this post. I was introducing myself, telling people about myself, and I mentioned that I was on my spiritual journey and all this good stuff. So this page messaged me, right? I'm thinking the damn page is fake because the pictures look ancient as hell. I'm like, why is somebody playing with me right now? Like, why is this person playing right now? They're clearly a fake page. They got pictures from ancient Africa on this motherfucker. Like, they can't be real. Come back for part 2. This man walked in here with a Norbit afro, bro. Oh my God. He messaged me, asking me questions, trying to get to know me. And I'm just like, am I insane? Like, I'm literally talking to a fake page. I already had my catfish experience. Do I really want to go through this again? The way he was communicating back and forth consistently, I'm like, okay, this guy gotta be real. So we decided to meet at a bar in Addison. I wish I had the messages. I probably do. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it for y'all. We meet up at this bar and he just drinking. Me, I'm eating. I'm a big girl, I'm eating. You understand what I'm saying? So he like, you know, get whatever you want. So I'm ordering the shit, the biggest fucking nachos, wings, fucking salad, drinks. I don't give a damn. I'm ordering it. Share 7 probably would have been ashamed of me. But anywho, we having a good old time. And he's like, you know, tell me a little bit about your spirituality. I did tell him that I make spiritual products like spiritual oils, spiritual baths. Back in the day, I was getting it in when it came to my spiritual business. I was slanging them things. Readings, spiritual work. Disclaimer, I do believe in God, so don't try to play on my top. I'm just not a Christian. I was doing the damn thing back in the day. My spiritual business was booming. Even though my life was a little bit chaotic, business was booming. I ended up telling him about my oils. I had like 2 main kinds, a money oil. I also had a sticky oil. I was using them 2 oils like, you know what I'm saying? Putting it everywhere, all over my body. You know what I'm saying? I was putting it on. I was putting that shit on every single day. He was like, well, your money oil must be working because I feel like I'm supposed to pay some of your bills. And I'm like, shit, okay. He basically telling me, like, I feel like your oils, how you honor your ancestors, all that stuff. Like, I feel like all of that led us right here to this place. I was like, damn, okay. I'm just looking at him with his Norbit head ass haircut. We can make some arrangements. Come back for part 3. Hey.